Chaeyeon, who we saw at least for the first episode or 2 episodes of Queendom Puzzle, and I never checked out her last comeback, which I think did really, really well for her. I saw a ton of people doing the challenge for it, at least, especially Eve, Eve, killing it. And that song is called Knock, and then we've also got to get to her newer song, which is called Let's Dance. Unfortunately, she had to leave the Queendom Puzzle show, so I didn't really get to see much more of her. I don't really know a ton about her. We've done some IZ*ONE stuff, like their Mafia dance recently on Patreon, so I got to see a little bit more of her there. But outside of that, I really don't know a lot about her. So now is a time to learn. So let's get to it with Chaeyeon's Knock. Let's go. This is a runway voguing anthem for sure. Which I kind of fuck with. I like that. Oh, the bass line.
No.
Oh, this camera work is so good. There's so much confidence in this chorus. Second part of this chorus is so great too, and it brings in the melody. Okay. She's full of juice now. What are we doing? I like the style of the camera work. I'm wondering if it's becoming too much. Whoa, slick. I kind of like the second part of the chorus the best. And you know, this is good for someone that could dance as well as she does. Make this shit like a straight performance video, you know? And a lot of people didn't really vibe with her debut track for her solo. I did. I really liked it. But this, I think, is what people were more expecting. And I guess you just got to give the crowd with what they, you know, give them what they want. Yeah, there's a lot with the color red here. Desire. Ooh. Red dress, white snow scene. Red dress, white dragon. That's the part. As she moves across. That's so hard. She was like, you didn't think I danced much in the first song? I'm gonna fucking show you. This is a great song. Hush Rush was the name of it. I really liked it. It was way more kind of like indie pop, more style than anything, but I dug it. But this feels, even though I don't know her, this feels more like her. Also, that knock sign kind of looks like the Snick logo, if anyone is old and remembers Snick. Yeah, in terms of the concept of it, I don't really get it. There's a lot of red. She's looking through empty bottles. She wants her bottles filled with redness, and she looks through the bottle like a kaleidoscope, and then we get that stained glass scene, which is awesome. The set dressing, the actual performance scenes, which this kind of is like a full-on performance video, really dressed up, are all so good. There's a lot of active camera work. Like right here, this 360 view, it's so dynamic. And then I don't really know why that when she drank the red stuff here in this 50s looking kitchen, why exactly they had to use like CG here. I always find it kind of odd that when you can just, maybe it didn't come up well enough, but wow, look at the sparkling like galaxy in the juice. Is she drinking blood? What's happening? But when it's so close, it starts to just look not great. It's that one red streak there. What an impactful chorus. She is 75% like. This is so good. I'm gonna finish out the song again. Because the part of the challenge that I remember that people were doing was her final chorus where she's kind of whacking in a way and moving through the dancers, and it just looks so good. The footwork is insane. Something about this does feel very vampiric. I mean, there's a full moon. We're drinking blood. We're in coffins. Like that armoire, or whatever you want to call it, is basically like a coffin she's getting out of here in the way that it's angled. We don't have any captions, so. Ugh. Oh my God, the way she kicks her leg out like that. Mini album called Over the Moon, kind of everywhere in the video. That's like one of those times where people felt, you know, if anyone ever felt underwhelmed by something and then they came back with an absolute haymaker to your jaw, that is the difference between Hush Rush and that. Although I am a fan of Hush Rush. I know a lot weren't. I don't know if Let's Dance, which is her most recent one that came out about a week ago or so, is going to be able to compete with that, because that was some pretty top tier shit. Not came out 5 months ago. I can't believe it's already been that long. Let's check out the new stuff. This one does have captions, thankfully. Are we going to be more classical with ballet? Oh. I hope so, actually. Maybe not. Nope. Way more quirky. Lip rings? Ugh! Oh, this is filmed in the exact same way. What a switch up from Hush Rush. Alice in Wonderland ass. Way more like a party chorus. Yeah, this song is like, come onto the dance floor and dance with me. Knock is more like, I'm gonna dance all over your face. That's like the difference between them. But they're very similar in the way that these videos are filmed. I love that top, looks so cool. good. She's grabbing onto what she's absolutely known for and running with it. Ooh. Who does these videos? The shuffle. And I like how she's showing like all different styles of dancing here. You've got something more like classical, like a ballet. You have something like more of a hip hop focused dance. She's showing all different sides of it, and it feels like a almost celebration, much more of a summer song. And I think Hush Rush really was, now that I think back on it, kind of connected a little bit to Knock, because Hush Rush did have some kind of vampire-like imagery in that too, now that I think of it. Like, definitely. Okay, Red Velvet. Some dancers are just absolutely magnetic when you watch them. She looks so great in that like dark blue, gray, like blue-gray hair. Some of these like fisheye shots make everything so warped. Looks cool, but look at the rest of the room. It gets so warped. A little salsa? She really is showing all different sides. That white outfit with the that one's the best. This one, best outfit. Wow. She is doing the complete, like, exactly, I think, what everyone was crying, well, not crying for, like, that sounds so negative. What everyone was asking for, in a way, after Hush Rush, she's basically giving you. It's way more dance focused, showing off all of her skill in that respect. I want to slow it down to when I was talking way too much, and she had the scene where she slowed down right before the final chorus, and it looked awesome. Arch of her back looked insane. I mean, these live stages must go hard. You gotta be a real good dancer to be on stage with her. That shot, that's the shot. Oh, I didn't see the ABBA, the ABBA reference before. Dancing Queen. Awesome, upbeat, party summer song. Oof. Yeah, it was like Knock Knock, just in a different kind of tone in some ways. I think I got the emotion the same as Knock Knock, even though the songs are very different, filmed in a super similar way. Knock is much more my flavor, I think, because that has a little bit more edge to it. But Let's Dance is just pure fun and probably has some really, really awesome live stages. Liked both of these a lot. And I will still reiterate that I do like Hush Rush still. I think it has a very unique kind of indie pop flavor to it that we don't get too often in K-pop. But these two are much more the lane that we would have expected her to go in for something like a debut, maybe. So let me know your thoughts. Happy to have finally checked these out. And as I said before, we did see a little bit of her over on Queendom Puzzle and done some IZ*ONE stuff on Patreon, but not too much. So this is kind of like almost still first exposure for me in a way. But you can go see some of that stuff over on Patreon, as well as the first episode of Queendom Puzzle for free. Thank you guys so much. Like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you next time.